So I've been contemplating on making this video for a few months now, and I never got to it. So I haven't been very active on Instagram lately. I haven't posted a YouTube video in like 6 months, so half a year. And this is like already the beginning of the video and I'm already crying. So I'm kind of gonna talk about what's been going on for the past few months. Because I don't want you to guys think that I'm like, I don't really want to do makeup anymore, or I'm just like, I don't know, maybe not too into it. I'm not like trying to be consistent or anything like that. And that's not the case, because I love doing makeup. I mean, it's a good hobby I love to do, but there's been a lot going on in my life lately. So back in May, the beginning of May, as you guys know, I was in a relationship with Jared, and we were almost together for 3 years, and we broke up, like I said, back in May. And you know, that was hard. You know, like spending almost 3 years of your life with someone you thought you were going to marry someday. You know, it was hard. It was a hard decision. I know that recently, he did have a girlfriend after we broke up, which is fine, you know, like, we're not dating anymore, and it's okay. And I do know that there was some hate towards him that I was told, and I don't want you guys to put any negativity on either of our pages. I understand some of you guys were trying to possibly, I don't really know, like, be on my side or something, but it was my decision. It was a very hard decision to make. I don't want any hate towards him. We didn't end on horrible terms. So, I don't want you guys to be putting any negativity on his page. I don't want it on my page. But, so if you do see him with somebody else, please just give him the same support that you did us. When I end up with somebody, please give me the same support that you gave Jared and I. It's just, I guess, a chapter of my life that had to come to an end right there. So, that was kind of the beginning. Not exactly, I mean, things started a few months before that, but that was kind of the beginning of a lot of things in my life kind of just crashing down. A lot of you guys know, anybody who's followed my quote page or even my makeup page, sometimes I do take breaks, even on my makeup page, to take time for my mental health. I've been dealing with depression and anxiety and a lot of other things ever since I was in middle school, like 6th grade. And anybody who has depression or anything like that knows that, like, your life can be going great for a while, and then it just kind of feels like your world is ending, and some suicidal thoughts come along and you don't really know why. So I've been dealing with that lately. I've been dealing with some things at home. I still live at home, and you know, things can be hard when you don't really get along with your family members. You feel like you can never make them proud or anything like that. Um, it just, even like the smallest things have just been really affecting me. About a month ago, I got rear-ended. Cost could be about $1,500. I've been kind of in and out of the hospital, or like doctor visits and whatever else. I've been having like these pelvic pains since I was like a sophomore in high school, where like they're just excruciating pains, and they're just like, oh, like, it's probably just period cramps or something like that. My sophomore year, I had like sonograms for them to check if anything was going on. They said nothing was going on. And about maybe a month ago, almost a month ago, like everything's been going on for this time now. I was getting like really, really bad pelvic pains, and it's been going on for the past like few years, like I said, like 3-4 years. And but they were just so excruciating. Like I can't walk when it comes to it. I feel dizzy. It makes me feel sick. Like it would make me run fevers, like it's something like just isn't normal. And so I went back to the hospital, getting tests done, like blood work, all of that good stuff. Had to get another ultrasound. Um, my doctor said like if they didn't see like any cysts, or checking for like ovarian cancer or anything like that, that it may be endometriosis. So things are still going on with that because I'm still in a lot of pain. So I have like more doctor visits and everything coming up, so I've kind of been dealing with that. I don't know, just a lot has been going on. That's kind of just been like really overwhelming. I know I keep saying I'm so sorry. It's just like, it's hard to think. I mean, just so much has been going on, like I don't really even know like what to say. Going back to like mental illnesses or dealing with anything like that, I haven't opened up about this to like really anybody except a couple people in my life, but I'm kind of opening up about everything right now. Anybody who's dealt with like sexual abuse or anything like that knows that it can be very, very traumatic. And when you feel like your life is kind of just crashing down, you're kind of dealing just with a lot of things. Like, it's always there, but when you're just kind of in a pit, like it kind of gets to you, and it really affects you. Um, you know, and some people who have gone through that, are going through it, whatever else. Maybe not everybody, but I deal with nightmares, night terrors, whatever else, where it's almost like I'm reliving it again, or I have something that's kind of like a different scenario, but it's still like it happening in the dream. And that like has been really affecting me lately, been affecting my mood, affecting how I've been feeling lately. And it's rough. Any sort of trauma that people have gone through, it's rough. Also lately, I'm in college. I'm going to school for like healthcare management or health information management, basically a medical coding diagnostician. And that's, I mean, it's rough. I just started my semester. It's pretty confusing. It's pretty overwhelming. It's hard, like it's hard to understand things that you don't really know about. And I'm kind of a slower learner. I'm doing my classes online because through high school, for the last like couple years of high school, I actually went into an alternative center. I was getting bullied really bad up in the high school. Um, I just needed a break. I was dealing with hospital visits then with my pelvic pain. I was coughing blood, all that good stuff. And it was just really hard to keep up with grades and whatever else. So at the end of my sophomore year, I went into an alternative center. And my junior year, I finished kind of early. The beginning of my senior year, I finished within a month with all my credits, because if I can take it on my own time, I'm actually pretty smart, but I'm not the fastest learner. So I decided to do online classes. But it's still hard because you actually don't have someone physically there if you're not understanding anything. But I'll get through it. I gotta stay positive. I know with how I've been feeling lately, I kind of just have been feeling like I'm not really gonna succeed in life. And like I said, anybody who's dealt with mental illnesses, deals with it currently, knows that when you're there, it feels like you have no purpose in life. You feel like you're never gonna get anywhere in life. And it's just, everything just feels like it's been downhill lately. And I'm really sorry for not being too active on my quote page. I haven't been too active on my makeup page, and doing makeup and just keeping up even with social media can be hard. But when you have a bigger following, you feel like you have to put out content, so like sometimes I would push myself to try and do a makeup look, and I would try and try and try, and it just didn't want to work out. I could never get a good look. It never looked right and whatever else because I was pushing myself. And when you're feeling like this, there's a point that you need to take time for yourself, and that's what I've been trying to do. And of course you got to get up and like try, but like when you're just really, really forcing yourself, it's hard. And it didn't really work out for me. And so I was kind of gone for like a month or more before I even made another makeup look, and I'm very sorry about that, guys. I'm really trying. Another thing I've been struggling with lately is money. I know I live at home, but I still have things to pay for. And I want to move out because sometimes, like I said, it's hard to get along with my family. I've been wanting to move out for a while. I've always had like some problems here. I've been wanting to get a second job, which I know it's going to be hard because I'm not a part-time student. I'm a full-time college student taking like 6 classes and juggling 2 jobs. If I do get the second job that I'm planning on getting, it's going to be hard. I'm probably going to be losing sleep, but when you're kind of when you're not really financially stable, you got to do what you got to do. Also, sometimes being at my house does affect my mental health, and it's not good. And I probably just really need to get out, and it's hard because like I don't have the most money, so that's why I'm hoping, like, it's gonna be hard as hell, but maybe just getting 2 jobs, being a full-time student, and still trying to juggle doing my makeup, like, it's gonna be rough. Like, it's not impossible. Nothing's impossible, but it would be really hard to do. But you guys know my passion for makeup, and so I couldn't like just drop that and not do it. I just hope you guys can understand that I've just been really needing a break, I've really just been needing some time to myself, to take care of myself and my mental health. I promise I'm not giving up makeup. I'm trying to keep up with you guys. Trying to keep up with myself. I know me being inactive lately on my quote page, I've lost thousands of followers. I know on my makeup page, I've lost hundreds of followers. And not that followers count, but like, I know people were getting tired of waiting for me to post content. So anybody who has stayed and has been kind of commenting, even like making sure I'm okay, or when I do post something, you guys are very, very supportive, and I appreciate it so much. For anybody who sticks around, I appreciate everybody who gives me support. I really, really appreciate you guys and everything that you do. I wouldn't be where I'm at on Instagram if it wasn't for you guys. I just love you guys. I have so much love for you guys. I always try and interact back. Like when you guys comment, I really try my best to get back to every comment, because I love interacting with you guys, and I'm just so thankful for every single one of you who shows me constant support. You know, I couldn't ask for better followers. So I know this video has probably been super long, but I just had to get some things out there. And one last thing, I know in the beginning of the video I brought up Jared and I. Again, please, if Jared gets in another relationship, if I get in a relationship, don't bring us up to each other. Don't comment about me on his profile. Please don't comment about him on mine. We're trying to move on with our lives. We have no hate towards each other. At least I hope he doesn't have any hate towards me. We didn't end on horrible terms. We don't talk anymore, but it's probably for the best, you know. Just we're trying to move on, and we want you guys to move on too. I know you guys have been with us through a journey for almost 3 years, supporting us, and it's been great. We both appreciated it so much, but it's just time for both of us to move on. And I don't know why. Like, I know I get emotional over this because, like I said, I invested almost 3 years of my life into this, but it's just time for us, you know. But thank you guys for all the love that you did give us, and hopefully you'll give us the same love to whoever we both end up with someday. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, if you guys even got through the whole video. Like I said, I know it was pretty long, but I just felt like I needed to put some things out there so you guys don't think I'm just giving up or not really caring about my Instagram or YouTube anymore. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I will hopefully be uploading maybe a makeup tutorial hopefully soon. I know I'm dealing with school, but this is what I want to do as well. I want to do Instagram, I want to do YouTube, so I guess check back in later and I will hopefully have a new tutorial up. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.